Okay, so sound is nice. Everything works. It's recording. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, boy Tyler, quite a legend. I really love this content creator. He does a lot of World of Warcraft AI generated lore videos. If you do not know him, you should check it out if you care about World of Warcraft lore. It offers like an image to actually like the stuff that you read anyway, right? If you care about lore. I know that like we're three caring about the lore, and that like the third one that actually like cared about the lore of WoW actually switched for Final Fantasy. Like, but for you, my dear viewer, well, it's really awesome. So, Death Knight. I play Death Knight in World of Warcraft. Favorite class, Death Knight. Let's check out. Wow. Let's just check this out.
Death Knights were once the paragons of their people, champions who fell honorably in battle, only to be dragged back into the world by the Scourge. Their souls were bound, wills erased. They were left with only obedience and hate. In this state, they reveled in slaughter, cutting down former friends and allies without pause. When the Lich King's dominion faded, freedom arrived with a flood of horrific memories. Every scream, every betrayal, every blade driven into familiar flesh, crashing back upon them. Now traitors twice over, they walk the world as pariahs, clad in black steel. They seek atonement, knowing they will forever be monsters, wearing the faces of fallen heroes. 1,000 atrocities are etched into the eyes of each Death Knight. Any foe unfortunate enough to gaze into them will feel all warmth pulled away, as if by the very clutch of death itself. Frost, blood, and unholy form the triumvirate of power that shapes the Death Knight. Each mastery forged in torment and perfected through discipline. Frost is the domain of icy precision and emotionless lethality. Frost Knights channel the wicked chill of Northrend itself, their freezing blades sheathed in rime, their strikes sharp and surgical. They fight with a chilled demeanor to expose weakness. Each strike is placed deliberately to inflict the most pain. Through a bleak calm, they employ a storm of force to cut enemies to the bone. To wield Frost is to embrace a calculated evil. It is an icy edge, veiled in blinding cold. They are tacticians of torture, freezing blood in veins before plunging steel in sinew. Blood is far more visceral, born from the corruption of the heart. Blood Knights use their unnatural vitality as both weapon and shield. They thicken tendons at will and reknit their own torn flesh. Every strike endured only strengthens the Blood Knight. Every wound suffered converted to hot fuel. They are juggernauts who refuse to fall, drinking in damage as sustenance, unwilling to falter, unable to die. They are dark guardians who manipulate life's very essence in the face of relentless onslaught. With pulsing hatred and collar deep, the Blood Knight cares little from where the blood flows, only that it flows at all. Finally, unholy is the rotting face of the Scourge. They embody tainted life and necromantic dominance. Unholy knights, martial disease, wielding plague as chains, to bind armies of the dead to their will. Their servants swarm, claw, and overwhelm as an extension of the Unholy Knight's malice. The Unholy Knight turns the ground into a churning mass of grasping limbs and gnashing teeth. Where they stride, the battlefield spills open its wounds, a tide of unstoppable death. The world was never meant to endure the Death Knight. They are without feeling, without warmth, and without the luxury of forgetting. The Death Knight is a shadow of a life extinguished, an echo of a soul stolen. They are a contorted reflection of a hero, shaped into service and unable to rest. They wander the world as unwelcome guardians, half legend, half warning, bearing rune blades that hum whispers of pilfered existence. Kingdoms bar their gates. Priests clutch their relics. Old comrades turn away. But the Death Knight continues, unsoftened by mercy, unburdened by fatigue, driven only by vengeance. They are wrath given form, regret given armor, and revenge given a sliver of redemption.
Wow. So thank you, yeah, boy Tyler. I love the fact that he talks about the different specializations, the different talents of the Death Knight, and represent them with different characters. I think that this is something really, really cool. And the fact that he was able to make a Worgen Death Knight look awesome, this is quite the thing. This is quite the thing. Because like it is known that that, for example, Arthas is mostly a Frost Death Knight with unholy power, right? But not a Blood Death Knight. And Lanatel armies are more about blood. Well, Lanatel is not even a Death Knight, it's pure vampire. And I think that like it's really, really, he renders it so well. He made it like really, really look great. It's really awesome. It's really something. If you did not know, yeah, boy Tyler, offer him a sub, offer him a like, and yeah, if you like WoW lore videos,